Alright, we're gonna try this again. I swear IG will never let me be great. I'm just trying to do something. Talk a little ish, low. You know what? With my people, and IG will never let me be great. It's always some technical difficulties, especially since they being on a TikTok ish with, oh, you gotta be a public profile with 1,000 followers to go live. Alright, over 1,000 followers. Check. My account is private. So I be having to switch my account from private to public, and then I be having to close out the app and restart my phone just so I could go live. And I'm like, I need IG to get it all the way together, because I can't be going through these issues every time. So we about to do our second episode of Chronicles. Tonight we're gonna be talking about the different levels of friendships and how a lot of people allow their titles. I said, they be allowing their titles to get to their head, and so sometimes you gotta check them. And sometimes people think they're great friends or a good friend, and in reality, they really not. And a lot of people, yeah, IG is really, really, really starting to get on my nerves. Now it's saying, I said I could pick you because clearly, like, my peoples is having technical difficulties too. I'm like, they're supposed to be joining my live with me. I said they was with me last week, when we was talking about dating it, what is like dating in 2025, but IG won't let people be great. I was like, but if you want to come, send a request.
What up, though?
Hey,
I ain't seen you since high school. What up,
oh
gang?
my God. Not since high school. Woo.
What up, though?
Nothing. What's up?
Oh, nothing too much. I want to weigh in. Hi,
You can wait.
mama. Daddy coming. Daddy coming. Daddy be right there. All right. He about to cook. Oh, you want to pound it? All right. Pound it. I'll be right there. Daddy about to come make your noodles. Pow. I promise. Oh, it's my princess. I
Oh,
swear to God, I
what's for
never knew
dinner?
how much I wanted to be a father until I was a father.
Yeah, it's something different. Well, I don't
Yeah, it
know. I don't
definitely
have
is.
any kids. I have nieces and nephews. I don't have any kids.
That means you the dope auntie.
I am. I am
That's
the
still
dope
a valid
auntie.
position. All right. That's still a valid position. Ain't nothing wrong with that. See, I don't have any sisters, but my daughter got six aunties. Oh, I don't know what happened. You said this, and I don't hear nothing. That might be me though, gang. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right. Nah, that was my homeboy that was supposed to be joining my live with me that called me.
Oh, what up
I'm
with him?
like,
Tell him bring his
it's
ass. Let's go.
it's IG. Like IG really on some other shit. Like, cause my account is private, And so I have to, cause they on their TikTok stuff. So I had to change my account from private to public just for me to even go live. And then when I do that, it like I have to keep closing out the app because it won't let me go live. It tells me my account's no longer eligible because it's not public, but I changed my settings. And so now it's not letting him join, but he gonna have to send a request like you did so I can add him in. So I don't know. IG be tripping and it's
She
annoying
trying to call me
actually.
back. Hey, same thing that happened. Somebody I was my peep was I was trying. I'm not sure you remember her. She went to school with us. You remember Carlita?
Mm-mm.
Nah. Oh man.
No.
I say I definitely remember you. You got to change your handle too. You ain't fluffy no more. You ain't can be fluffy
I'm
no more.
not. I'm not fluffy.
You ain't
I'm
fluffy no more,
not.
huh?
I'm not. I'm not. But it's like it's me. I don't know. I said I had that name for like 10 years now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yes, and
Yeah,
it took
that's
all
it.
like it took a personality of its own. So
Yeah. You know us. We just like to talk shit, man. It's we
of
don't mean nothing by it.
course,
We talk shit.
of course. So all
Emo
right,
as hell.
so
We just talk shit. Emo as
right, like
hell.
always gonna talk. Always, always. So all right, so what you want to weigh in about friendships? For me, I feel like it's levels to friendships, and I feel like people allow that title friend to get in the way, and also they be thinking time makes them a good friend. And I've learned throughout life, time means absolutely nothing. It doesn't matter how long you've known the person, how long you've been friends with a person. You could meet somebody within a short period of time and they'd be a better friend to you than somebody you've been friends with for like 10 plus years.
Yeah, but they had the time. They had the time to do that. So if you're too quick, you know what I mean? Some people can show up and be there for you for fucking like 2, 3 months, just meeting you type shit, and you'd be like, oh, you're a better friend than the person that you was with for 10 years. But you got to take in consideration what that previous friend is going through type shit. Like you don't really know what type of step. Now wait, because there's levels of friendship.
It is.
Are you talking about a male friend or
No, I'm talking about a friend, platonic friend in general. Because I have two male best friends, and I also had, rest in peace, a female best friend. Right
okay?
now, my two male best friends. This year makes 20 years since since we've been friends, been rocking with each other. Right now, my female best friend, I met her in 2015 and then I lost her 5 years later, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that. 2020.
But for me, yeah, 2020, like
All right.
literally 11 months after my mom passed away, her funeral was on my mom's 1 year anniversary, and
Oh, that's
and
fucking. That's a lot.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
But in that short period of time, she showed me what a real friend is, like how to be a friend, you know,
A
like
female friend.
a friend in general. I don't even have to be a
Nah,
female friend because, like,
nah.
why do you
We're
think it's a
different. We
different?
are different. We are
Why do
different.
you think? But I'm talking about a friend in general. Like, if all right, so if you want to separate it between sex,
We
like,
have to.
I mean, if you want to, I'm
It's
like,
not we want to. We have to. We're
I
two
mean,
different. We might be the same species, but we operate. We operate totally different.
like my male best friend Sam, right? One of my male best friends, Sam,
Okay.
like he shows up. Like he knows how to show. Like when I got my first apartment, because I was the first one out of my friends to get an apartment when I was 21, right? Like
This?
he he bought my groceries for me. Like he blessed my apartment with groceries, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've fallen off more than once over a disagreement, a different, obviously different disagreement, but we always bounced back and talked about it. Like even for emotional support, he showed up, right?
Yep.
So I'm like, so now with Janisha, right? Um,
We'll keep the names down. Keep the name down.
well, I mean, my friends know, like at the end of the day, like
Yeah.
yeah, at the end of the day, my
Is that the
like,
RIP lady?
yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay. All right. All right. Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
yes. And so, and within those 5 years, right? So, all right, prime example, something that resonated with me and stuck with me for like, and will stick with me for, hey, yo, P.
Yo,
Wells, what's up?
good, what's good? What's good, y'all?
Yo,
What's
gang, what's
good?
going on, bro? Christopher.
Chilling, how you, man? Good, what's good?
Nice to meet you.
Everything good?
Yeah, man.
Everything's good. Me
Yeah.
and Chris was just talking about, the levels of friendship. And he was telling me, like, we was talking about how male friends are different than female friends or whatever. And I was just explaining to him I have friends of both sexes, and I was explaining to him how my female friend Janisha that passed away in 2020 like showed me a different type of friendship. That's a better word for me to say. A different type of friendship,
RIP,
because
but she told you what you wanted to hear.
like no, she didn't told me, she showed me. It's a difference. I'm about actions, right?
What you wanted to see. Yeah.
So yes, like I said, so she showed me a
Okay.
different type of friendship and more than just hanging out, turning up and drinking, right? Like
Yes, ma'am.
being there when it matters the most. Like, and I'm not saying my other friends didn't. Don't get me wrong, because they have been there for
You
me
just
when
said
I.
that the other one did. He showed up for your apartment, brought groceries
Yeah,
and stuff.
that's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
show, yeah, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so for my 29th birthday, right, which was happened to be in 2020, obviously unbeknowing of the pandemic was gonna hit, right?
You said 20th?
So no, my 29th, my
Oh,
two
29th was the
nine.
20th.
Yes, my 29th birthday was in 2020, right? And so I had planned to go to NOLA, New Orleans, because I've never
Yes, ma'am.
been and I wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I told my friends, I got the Airbnb, the deposit, all that, unbeknownst that the pandemic was gonna hit, right?
Yeah.
Pandemic hit, so of course all plans canceled or whatever, gave everybody their money back or whatever. So at that point, I didn't want to do anything because let's not forget, I lost my mom September 2019. And so then now, a few months later, it's my birthday. So this is my first birthday without my mom, right? Without my
Yes,
mom
ma'am.
being here and stuff like that. And I'm still going through my grieving process. So me going on a trip was something that I wanted to do with my friends. Plans get canceled because of COVID or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't want to do anything. Like if I couldn't go to NOLA, I didn't want to do anything. I
Because
wanted,
you weren't
to
allowed to
keep
do
my mind
shit.
distracted. That
Everybody was
part,
stuck. Couldn't nobody do
that part.
nothing.
I mean, you still could have like your close people, like my close friends, still could have came over. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but I didn't want to do anything. Granted, we couldn't do anything, but I also didn't want to do anything because I'm still going through my grieving process. Again, it's only been a few months since I lost my mom.
Yes, ma'am.
Janisha was like, what are you doing? She was like the only one asking me, what am I still doing for my birthday? What am I going to be doing for my birthday? Or whatever. And I'm like, I don't want to do anything. I'm not in the mood to do anything or whatever. Like, I just want to be to myself. And
I'm about you.
so she was like, no. She was like, I'm not going to not let you celebrate. I'm not going to let you be by yourself, right? And so Janisha worked overnight. So after her working, she was like, and she told me, call your friends, tell them we're gonna put like you gonna come to my crib. I'm gonna throw you something. So she worked overnight, came home the next morning, cleaned her house, cooked. I mean, chicken, greens, shrimp. Bought me a cake. We would pull up to her crib, 2 cars full or whatever. My peoples, my close people, and so she wanted me to celebrate, but she also didn't want me to be by myself.
Absolutely.
My other people, once when I told them the plans was canceled, they wasn't like Janisha, they wasn't asking me, oh, what are you doing? Like, I'm not gonna let you not be by yourself. She didn't want me to be alone. Not, and she also wanted me to celebrate my birthday. So I think for her, she understood that, yeah, it's my first birthday without my mother. So she didn't want me to be by myself, and she wanted me to celebrate. Because she said, I'm not going to allow you
No.
not to celebrate. You're not going to be by yourself. But she was the only friend that did that. Everyone else
Mhm.
was okay with me not doing anything. Like, none of them said, oh, I'm not going to allow you to
That
be
might be too
alone.
high.
And I'm like, and it ain't no shade, no tea towards my other friends, because I love my friends. And like I said, when it matters, they have shown up. Like, don't get me wrong. So I'm like, definitely ain't no shade, ain't knocking it. But she just showed me a different level, a different type, because none of them thought to
Well,
do
off the
that.
floor.
And she was the first one to actually want to do something for me for my birthday. So I'm like, so it's different. So that's why I say time doesn't matter when it comes to friendships, because you could know somebody and meet somebody in a shorter period of time, and they show you a different type of friendship. They show you what a different friendship can look like than what you've been with for 10 plus years.
You know how I go. Everybody got a different heart, different intentions, and all that. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If you expect the same from everybody, then you fooling yourself.
Facto. And
but
you
it
didn't
just,
think that maybe she was teaching you a different way to grieve? Like she'd been through that before? And, what's, all right, here's how it is to me. I've lost people. We all have lost people.
yeah.
But, the mourning process is like, oh, damn, I'm sorry that you're gone. But the rest of the process, like, can't nobody put a time limit on how long the mourning process is supposed to go? But you need somebody to show you how to celebrate their life. And it just so happens at that time, you know, because nobody dies and sees people that they love that's sick, that they're gone or whatever. Nobody's looking down and saying, "Damn, I hope you're sick that I'm gone." That you're just lacking motivation and everything. That you're not doing what the hell you're not living your life because you're sad that I'm gone. There ain't nobody looking down on anybody from in the heavens wishing that. Not if they was they was gang. You're talking about your mom didn't want to see you like that. So you needed that friend to take you out of that. As to where everybody else was just like, oh no, let me give her space because she's asking for it. She was the one that was just like, nah, that's not what the hell you're supposed to be doing. You
But
know what I
that's
mean?
what I'm saying. That's my whole
So
point. She showed me something different, and I'm the friend, and you can act. And I'm the friend that always shows up, regardless, no matter what. Like, no matter what it is, I'm showing up.
we
I'm
do
there.
that.
Like, um, even my friend that I met down
Mm.
here, she told me, she was like, Jazz, you always showing up for people. Like, because nobody, like, granted, I'm in a whole different state, right? So I already know I'm away from my village and my regular people down here in Georgia, right? So my homegirl, she
So wait, let
was
me
the
let me
only
ask
one,
something real quick. Yo, Ebony,
huh?
who face you don't see? I see you wrote in the comments
Chris.
saying,
Oh, well, Chris is busy cooking for his daughter, so he's moving around, but you could hear him.
And
So he's
wife.
not
Chris
finna
has a
speak.
wife.
And
He's
wife,
there.
too. Sorry,
He's
hey, wifey.
working and freaking. He's looking miserable. He's
see,
tired. She
he
pregnant
doing
too.
he doing
I
he
got
doing
my
his
boy
thing over
coming
there.
December
Right? He's
16th.
doing his husbandly, fatherly duty, but still interacting at the same time, multitasking.
Unless you're talking about my face, but I know
No,
I know
we
I'm.
definitely see your face. She definitely talking about
Who the
Chris,
homie?
because all you see is
Oh.
Chris It's like from here down, but he's busy.
Hello.
Like you see how like she don't see him standing up, moving around. Why you want to moving around? Want to see the face? Ebony, where you at? How
She,
about that?
I love right, but you know, IG don't let us be great. Like you know how long it took me to even get this activated correctly. Like you know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm
you
a,
was late.
No, well, first of all, I told y'all in advance I was gonna be 15 minutes late, right? Ran into the same issues even after switching my profile to public sooner than the time. IG just don't let us be great. But anyway, and you was having difficulties joining yourself.
I
But
was a little
anyway,
late. I just finished with my homeboy talking sports on our other pod. So I'm moving around. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. So me pushing the time back helped you out because I definitely forgot you even said you was doing another pod before joining on any tonight too.
See
But
that
now
good friend shit kicking in? You see that?
Yeah.
listen, but it's like it's levels to friendships. And as I've like gotten older and started going through my healing process and like really like starting to relearn myself and changing my mindset, I've learned that as you grow, you outgrow a lot of things that you were once into when you was younger, right? Going out
Absolutely.
all the time, turning up, drinking. Cause trust me, me and my friends at a time was well known for that, well good for that, right? Like just doing that. But then now that I'm older and I'm looking at life from a different lens and a different perspective. A
An
lot of
older
those
perspective.
things, it definitely act exactly an older
More
perspective
wisdom.
because we're in our 30s and after our 30s it's our 40s, so you can't be looking at life at the same thing. But then you
I
start
hope
to
you ain't.
look,
You can't
but
be around me if you is.
listen, some people do though, and those are the people you gotta leave behind. Those are the people you
I'm with
gotta
that.
love from a distance. You know, you gotta be like, all right, like, you know, I love you. I'm always gonna love you. We put time in, but as of the point I'm at right now in my life, I gotta keep you from a distance. We can't
Yeah.
be rocking how we used to, especially when I see you being stagnant and you're not trying to grow. And you just want to keep doing the same shit but different day. And it's just like, yo, after our 30s is our 40s. And at some point, don't you want to grow up? Don't you want to do things differently? Like, don't you want to elevate? Don't you want to put the bottles down and start talking about residual income, breaking generational curses, generational wealth? And so it's like those people who are in those stuck mindsets, you gotta leave behind.
I'm with that. I second
That's
it.
a fact.
But it's like those people will show you who they are. They say
Exactly.
it's not hard.
Yep.
It's
The
It's
mask
definitely
will
not
not
at
always
hard.
all to
come.
figure
The
out what,
mask will
what
always
leave the
come
fuck
off.
out. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see it.
Right?
Peace. Blessings be with you. However, I'm over here. When it's time to sit down at the table, you got a plate, but you're not at the table. That
And
type of I don't know if
sometimes
that
they
makes
don't
sense or
even
not.
deserve a
Uh,
plate at the table.
All
but
right. Only if they crossed you type
y'all
stuff.
nicer than me,
If
man.
there's
I'm not even giving the plate.
What? That's what I just
oh no
said.
plate.
Sometimes
Oh man.
but that's what I
We
said.
all
They
gotta
don't
eat.
even
Like,
deserve a plate because you don't even deserve a seat at my table. But then
yeah, you
also,
don't gotta be at the table. You still get a plate though. Let's say we
Nah,
all gotta eat, man.
I'm gonna
Especially
say
if you got it. You know what I mean?
some people can't get a plate from me, man. After my
Oh,
experience I went through with
that
the cardiac arrest and all that, how some people show how they really felt for me when I was super down like that. Nah, man, you can't get a
word,
plate.
bro.
Some people could never get a plate from me again.
All right,
and
that's a
you know
fact.
what?
Cause
And the touch, yeah,
I'm sorry that happened to you, King, man. I'm happy to see you though.
Yeah, I
I'm happy to
appreciate
meet
that,
you.
man.
I
I'm
promise you.
I'm still here keeping it pushing, man. I ain't that ain't stopped me, but I'm glad it happened because it showed me how some people was, and I needed to see that. Like even though I was already in the process of cutting people off, but I see it was more people that had to go. So
Absolutely.
hold on. So big cuz was like, I must be the nicest because I be still telling them how to get a plate. No, we're not talking about how. Chris said he still leaves a plate at the table. You don't get a plate at my table. Like, I don't mind telling somebody how to still get it, but your plate won't be at my table.
It's not
Like,
gonna be at the table. That's what I said.
like,
You ain't gonna be at my table.
but
But
you
all right,
saying
if you
you'll
need
leave
to
a
eat, then
plate at the
you'll
table.
eat, bro.
I'm not leaving them a plate. Go find a plate over there with some other people you eating with. You ain't getting no
I feel
plate.
you. I
None
feel
of
you.
that.
I mean,
You're
I
not
got.
getting a fork, a spoon. I gotta really rock with you to give you all that. Like, nah.
Listen, and then also too,
Hmm.
that's how you find out who's really in your corner and who's by your side when you really going through something. Like for my boy P Bills, like in his cardiac thing, it took him like literally a life or death situation for him to find out who's really in his circle and who's not. And really that's how it is. Like when you don't really know who's really for you until it matters the most, until your back is against the wall or it's life or death or it's like you really need it, or like you're backed in a corner and you literally have
Yeah.
nowhere to go. You don't know
Especially if
who's
you got a
really
good heart, you
standing
can just
for
keep
you.
doing for people. Absolutely.
And that's me. And I
You
had
want to
to
see it.
learn.
I know.
I had to learn to stop pouring into people because like I keep pouring into people and I keep showing up for people, but they don't show up for me the way I show up for them. And then it's just like if I keep pouring, what do I have left for myself? Who's gonna pour into me if I can't even pour into me?
And
Exactly.
that's what I said. You might get a plate, but you ain't at the table. You know what I mean? And it's like, all right, bro. I throw you something, but it's not going to be nowhere near what the other. But I can't see fucking. I can't see anybody hungry. If I got, if I got it, and I don't even gotta know you. Type shit, like, bro. If you hungry, you hungry. All right, bro. I'll tell you fine. I don't give a fuck what you do with it. At the end of the day, I'm not one of those that'll be like, if somebody come up and ask me for bread and I have it in my pocket, then I'm be like, oh, well, what you gonna do with it? Type shit. I don't fuck what you do with it. Right? It is what it is. I did my part. I'm good with myself and whoever else it is that I got to answer to. Uh, in life, my wife, but in spirit, maybe God or one of them. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah. Other than that, if I got it, I'll get it, and I can't see myself, straying away from that based off that because I've been left over before in
I
some way
think
or
we all
another.
have.
So
We
yeah.
all
So it's
have.
like yeah, I'm not gonna hold that against them, but it's just like all right,
You just
if
know
you come
how
up
to
and
move
ask, I get
accordingly.
to you, but I'm not worried about you. I'm not gonna make sure it's there type shit. But if I got something extra and you, all right, yeah, go ahead, please. I hope I didn't want to do it because I didn't feel right about it, but I hope it works out for you. I'll put you on game type shit if I got something extra. But other than that, it's like you ain't at my table. Now I'm not inviting you to no cookout. You're not coming to my house. I'm not checking up on you or whatever. If I did give you that come up because I just happened to run into you and remember the history that we had type shit. And it's just like, you know what? All right, well, it might not be the best move, but think about this. All right, I got this coming through. Or
I mean, and
hit some bread. Get on your feet right there. If I got extra $20 or something like that, then all right, cool. And I mean extra that is in my pocket liquid because I mean you can't even pay most of your bills with cash these days. Like it's got to come through like it's got to be like an ACH payment or from a credit card or some shit like that, dog. Like that, you can't just walk in the light company and be like, yeah,
you definitely can't. You definitely
yeah.
can't
So
do
they
that
gonna,
no
you
more.
know what I
It's
mean?
all plastic.
Most people want
All
that electronic
plastic.
money. So like,
Yeah.
so if I happen to have cash on me, I know that I either got it to spend or I got it to spend. either way. Like,
Yeah, but
so
also,
it's
I
never not
mean,
that much. So it's like, or if it's even if it's just like a come up. But I get where y'all coming from, and just like, oh, you cross me, and
I got, I
you
got, I
cross
got
me,
separate,
that it's over.
I got separate lists with you. If you on that cross me list, you ain't getting nothing from me
I was about to
at
say
all.
that's different. Crossing me and not being a good friend, whoa, way two different things right there. Like you do
So that's
some,
what I'm saying. It's like,
like that's different. Like that's different. You do
all
some
right,
real grimy ish,
I'm on
like
that. You hear that?
like nah, like you don't exist to me. You a figment of my imagination. Like you mean nothing to me. But then that's why I'm saying
Yeah, I'll cut off game
time.
strong. Hey,
Yeah, real strong. But that's
but
what I'm
is it?
saying. Time means absolutely nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people
Why
are
you ain't
now
listening
like,
to your mother?
oh, we got years in. Like, oh, so
Why
they
you
just
keep?
feel
No, no,
like
no! Don't
because
keep
we
going
got
up. You gotta
years
come back
in,
down.
like, because
No.
they feel like because we got years
Yeah,
in,
mommy.
then
Mommy said come
we
downstairs.
are going
Little girl.
to just roll with the punches and do whatever and stuff like that. And it's just like, no, time means nothing. Because again, someone you have known in a shorter period of time could
Stop
show
playing with me.
you
Come here.
what a different, like,
You're not
what a
sleepy. You
different
still
type of
gotta eat.
friendship
Daddy cooked.
is. Like, what a good friend is. Like, you know what I'm
Didn't
saying?
Daddy say you gonna make your noodles?
Like, it's
I don't
different.
know.
I don't
A
know.
lot of times I don't even be thinking about it. Some people apologize to me and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry for
Are you
being a
ready?
bad friend."
See,
I'm like,
mommy
"Yo, how
got
was
you.
you being a bad friend? What? Because you ain't called me or something." Like honestly, I wasn't even thinking about you. Like so
So,
I guess I'm just be rude. Then in they book they be like, "Yo, you mad rude?" I'm not rude. I really wasn't thinking about you. To be honest with you, I got other shit going. I wasn't thinking about you. I don't care if you ain't called me or not. Like, well, you wasn't a thought of my mind. Like, as
Well,
long as
do
the
it again
people I
later.
know who was there for
Whenever.
me got me, I don't really be thinking about other
But,
motherfuckers.
but listen to your mama.
that's what I'm saying. It's just like as you get older, you know your circle or whatever. Like you start, like you know your core. You start weeding out the people who's just riding the coattail or just like breezing through or who's only there to benefit themselves. Like you know what I'm saying? Again, you know,
Users.
yeah. But as time goes on, you start to see who's for you, who's not for you. And also, when in moments that really matter the most, who's there for you, who's not there for you, who's really in your circle and who's not. Like you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't even matter because I've had people that I met 10 years ago that I consider like my friends, like real friends, and like they showed me a different type of friendship than people I've been friends with for 20 years. Like, and my mom always used to say, those aren't your friends, they not your friends, they not your friends. And I'm like, and of course, when you younger and like 13, 14, oh, what you know? You don't know. But then as you get older, be like, damn, you was right. Like, oh, yeah, Mom Dukes is right. They not my friends. Like, because the people that you thought was your friends in
Did
middle
she go back
school and high
upstairs?
school, I
You
bet
said
you
yeah?
you don't even talk to half those people no more. I know I don't. I know I don't.
It's only certain people I talk to from that we just say what up to. But other than that, it's not me. But I don't be taking it personal. I be laughing at a lot of shit. I
Yeah,
don't really be caring.
you just
You
gotta
know what
keep
I'm
it
saying?
moving. But
See, and I used
let me
to
ask you
take it personal when I was younger. I did used to take it personal when I was younger
over
because
what?
I mean, like not talking to my
Little
friends
girl, you wanna whoop it?
as much as I feel like
You
I
do?
should,
She
you
said yeah?
know. And
She
so
said yeah?
I would take things personal. I'm like, oh, they're not a real friend. They're not good. But then as I get older, as I gotten older, I realized life's for
Stop playing with me.
everyone.
Put
Life
him up.
happens to everyone. It's not just me. And you're
Yeah,
not going to talk to somebody every day, all day, but that doesn't mean they care about you any less. It just means they're going
You
through
know daddy
life
crazy?
just like you're going through life, and
Daddy
they're
ain't
that's a
got
trying
fact.
to
y'all.
figure out
Stop playing with me.
how to navigate life
That's the second time you tried me now.
for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh hi,
Say hello.
Mm,
hello, oh.
All right.
yeah.
So since we were talking about the initial conversation was the levels of friendship.
Yeah,
What are your levels? Bless you.
like
Bless you.
you got your you got your turn up friends, right? I feel like you got
Okay.
your friends that you know that you could turn up with if you want to go out, have a good time. You know who to call, right?
The party gonna keep going. They ain't gonna mess it up. Get too drunk.
Exactly.
You know what I
And
mean?
then exactly. And
One of
then
them
you
gonna stay
got your
sober to
friends.
drive. That's all right.
And
Bless you.
then you got your friends that you know you could
Bless you.
call
Hey, stop faking
for
now.
a shoulder to lean on. Like if you need
No,
to
no, no, no.
cry, you need to vent,
Dad,
you
I
need
got
to
your stuff
talk,
on.
you know which friends you could call for that.
Yo,
Like if
Sippy
the
friends. It's okay. We got them. I've been just as much. I'm 6'2", 250 plus for the last about 13 years of my life. Uh, yeah, I got my bit buddies. Let me tell you what she
That
done did
simply
right
friend
now.
stuff with me be making me mad. It was like I don't mind if you call me to vent, but if that's all I gotta hear, like why can't I hear not something good? Like can I get some good news? If all you're doing is calling me like I'm your therapist, I'm gonna have to charge you, man. You gotta pay for my time.
All right, cool. You know what I mean? You my bit buddy. All right, you know where
Right?
you was
I'm at
at.
it because at least let me hear something. I don't want to hear that sad shit all day.
It ain't no sad stuff. It's like, yo, bro, what you think about this?
All right,
I
see,
know you
I
done
can
been
rock
there
with that, but
before, cuz.
if it's just that sad shit, like yo, man, see, I don't want to hear like crybaby shit all day. Like yo, bro, you ain't got
Nah,
nothing
bro,
else to talk about.
if somebody
I
leave you or
mean,
some shit like that, then you just be like, all right, yeah, I don't hear that. But, you know,
now
it's just
those
regular
type of
relationship shit.
friends, yeah,
Like,
now, but
ain't no
those
perfect
friends,
one. Ain't no such thing as a perfect. When you
nobody's
All right,
there, you need to
perfect,
get the fuck out of
but
Disney, bro. Y'all gonna fight. Y'all gonna bicker. Y'all gonna beef. Y'all gonna do a whole bunch of shit. Whatever side that you on, you know what I mean? You gonna do that shit if you decide to cohabitate and build a life with somebody. But other people, you know, I got friends that hey, yo, man, like, I don't know how you done did it, man. You've been at it 10 years more than I have, bro. The shit, like, what the, you know what I mean? You got those friends. So it's another level, right?
yeah,
So far we're
but
at 3 levels.
okay, but
You
now
got three
hold on.
levels.
To piggyback off of what you were saying though, and off of what Bills is saying, I get it though. What Bills is saying about you like always calling about the negative, like like where's the positive? Nothing positive is happening in your life. Like you, especially the ones that keep calling you about the same stuff. Like, you know, it's the same complaint. Or and then it's just like, well, what are you doing to change that? Like
exactly.
you
What are
keep
you doing?
like what are you doing to change that? What are you doing in your power to make the relevant and necessary changes so your outcome can be different? You know, that's like the definition of a
The
sanity.
outcome of what?
Like whatever you keep complaining about, whatever you're constantly complaining
All right,
about
I was on
the
like
same
relationships.
thing.
I don't know about
No,
anything else.
we talking about friendships. I don't know why we talking about relationships was
No,
last
no,
week.
but I have friends that that's a level of friendship. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You
No,
right?
because Bills was
What the
saying
hell? Are you tweaking?
because he was saying you have
No,
that
we
one
don't do that.
friend that calls and complains all the time. It's never anything positive. So what I'm saying is
Hmm.
those friends that's always calling, complaining, and having nothing positive to say is
About
like
what? Them?
about
Yeah,
their life in general.
just
Yes.
anything into the. It's like they
Yes.
make it sound like their whole life is one big ass complaint. Like first off,
Yes.
you bless God woke you up another day. You're not happy about that? That we
Well,
can start. That it's like why you make your life seem like it's just one big complaint. And it's like, yo, if you want me to be that therapist level friend for you, then you're gonna have to pay me like I'm your therapist. I need some bread. I got kids to feed and all. I got things to do. Like so, if I'm gonna put 45 minutes aside just to hear your problems, then you need
Mm-hmm.
to have my bread. Like I need cash at me $30 for that 45 minutes.
I pay you. And if they were to do that, what do
Oh,
they give you?
yeah, you got. Oh, I'm
Just a
listening.
listening ear? Like,
I'm
do
listening.
you have any feedback?
If it ain't nothing negative, I mean, I'll throw a little feedback in there too. But if you just want to get it off, just want somebody. I need $30.
I feel you. Who are you talking about here?
Just a
That's
friend in
Like dude
general.
friends? A
yeah.
friend in general?
If they got
See,
me on
see,
the if they got me on the therapy anybody if they got me on the therapist level of friendship where they just want to call me like I'm their therapist, then you gonna have to pay me like I'm a therapist.
you got a
Oh,
lot of female
pause.
friends?
Wait, pause. So, cause Bills, you wasn't on, cause you know the IG acting crazy in the beginning. So Chris said male friends are different than female friends. He said since y'all are different creatures, being friends with males look different than it does than being a friend with females. So that's why he's asking you now
Like
if
a
you got a
dude
lot of
is not gonna.
female friends.
If you call a dude and you're a female and you have a male friend and you keep calling about the same shit, he's gonna be like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like this, I don't. No, I'm not gonna hear that. A female friend is gonna sit there and listen to you, maybe give
That's
you some
not
advice.
true. You're not a
Who
female.
told you that? Up?
First of all, hold on. I'm a female, and I'm the
Yes, ma'am.
female friend, right? And you
Uh huh.
can ask my friend if you're going to keep talking to me about the same thing and you're not coming up with a solution. I don't want to hear it because at the end of the day, you are in control of what your situation looks like. I don't want to keep hearing the same thing over and over and over and over again, especially if you're not going to do anything about it. And also about me, my tolerance and my patience for nonsense is really low. Like, honestly, Chris, since losing my mom, my patience and my tolerance is at an all-time low. So I don't have time for, I will be a listening ear. Don't get me wrong. But if it's the same thing over and over, I do not want to hear it,
Yeah,
especially
but
if you're
especially
But
not
in the
once you
doing
project.
voice your
anything to
stuff, they're
change
not
it.
gonna bring it again, right? Once you tell them that.
If you're not doing anything to change it, I don't want to hear it. Cause now at this point, I have to prepare my mental just to even have a conversation with you. Now, like my mental bandwidth and I have to prepare myself just to
I
have a
said the
conversation.
mental bandwidth.
Listen, it's a very short mental bandwidth to keep hearing the same bullshit over and over, and you're not doing anything to change it. You're not doing anything to make your situation better. So now it's people that like to play victim, and I think me and we talked about this last week a little bit or whatever.
Oh
Being
yeah,
victim.
you got them victim level friends.
Yeah, the victim mentality, and it's just like pick me. No, bro. Like, if
Like
I could
yo,
get out, like, yo, if I could sit here and get out and make it happen for myself because I'm able, mind, body, and soul, why aren't you? Like, if you're just as able body, like, get up and do something. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna want to keep hearing it. Now, again, I can sit there and be the friend
and
to
Jazz,
men.
I'm glad you mentioned able body because that's where my irritation coming at too. Like because you already know I'm in the wheelchair and all, and I'll be like, yo, if I'm rolling around figuring out with my disability and you on your feet, how I used to be, you fully able and you ain't figuring out nothing. I don't want to hear that shit, dog. Like, ain't no
You.
way.
That's valid. But
That's
that's
what
valid
I'm
as hell.
saying.
No, I was about to say, you giving bro. So it's like, if you talking to bros, you talking to bros. But if you talking to your female friends,
No, I
it's
treat them all the same, and
you
that's what I
can't.
need. I can, and that at the end of the day, I need you to
Not
listen
the
to me.
same.
Like, yo,
Now
Bill,
I'm not. I'm gonna keep it 100 with my female friends. I give them a little more leeway than my homies. Cause I try to respect the emotion and feelings. But then if I see you being stupid, like I give you that, and I see you stupid, I'm like, yo, you just being stupid now.
How
You
far does that
deserve
go?
whatever's happening to you. How far does it
Right.
go?
They deal with yeah. How far does that go? Grab that neck.
I ain't go. It don't go too far because I have a low tolerance for stupidity. Like if I see you being
thank
stupid,
you,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna
When your
tell
birthday,
you like,
bro?
yo,
If you don't mind me
wait,
asking.
hold on, wait, hold on.
When your birthday?
Why? Why do I
Oh,
feel
my birthday.
like
I'm April 15th. I'm an Aries.
Oh, all right. So
hold on,
he wants it
My
soft. You just
my
hold
tolerance for
on.
stupidity is low. Like I try to give you a chance to fix it, but if I see you just keep being stupid, I'm gonna tell you like, you just dumb. It's over.
That's literally what I'm just saying. But Chris talking about, oh, you giving bro. How is it like I literally said I do this like I deal with it up to a certain point, but if it's the constant over and over again, I'm not giving you grace anymore. Like I give the grace initially. I listen. Yes, I'm more softer with female. And I also that's something I did have to learn because I know I could be very direct and assertive with my approach and my deliverance. So I have to bag it back a little bit. But why I say the same thing and it's just like I'm giving bro, like no. I literally said the same thing. Like
Well,
I'll listen, yes, when it comes to my female friends, which I only have a handful of female friends. I could count on one hand the
you got more
female
mail?
friends I have. I do because I was a tomboy growing up. I relate more to
I
men
now remember.
than I do. I relate more to men than I do females.
Because you giving bro. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Nope, that's not a shot. I don't know why you're getting all offensive, but
yeah, she went in her bag real quick.
there's nothing wrong with that at all. I got a
FYI, this is water. I need people to know there's no
I
alcohol.
got a sister that's the same. You remember Kiva, right?
Who?
Kiva
It sounds familiar.
Farley,
Farley. What grade? What year she graduate?
2008.
I might know if I see her because I'm '09, so I might know if I see her picture.
I was '08, and I know who the hell you was. You was fluffy back when you was fluffy. You ain't fluffy no more. That's it.
Yo, that's crazy. You was fluffy back when you was fluffy. You ain't fluffy no more.
You ain't fluffy no more.
I'm
Now,
not.
however,
I don't
we
know.
had Jim.
We got what?
Jim.
Jim?
Yes, Jim.
Ooh.
You know how they enter. I was in a grade above you, but we had Jim together.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
remember
remember.
Jim. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I too was fluffier than I am now. But that's what. How long the fuck we been out of school? All right, you '09, I'm '08.
It's coming
Right,
up on 20
15,
years
16,
for both the years. Almost 20 years
yeah,
for
yeah,
both.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, long time.
Yes.
However,
But
she gives bro, and she has basically like me. I count both hands the male friends that she had. I can count not even half a hand of the female one. Because she gives bro, like, she'll run up and punch you in the chest, like,
that's me.
quick as
That's
hell,
me.
like, just, what up, nigga? And drill you, bro. Like, she don't know you got asthma or nothing. Like, she just, really take your breath away real quick. So it's like, she has that rough, exterior, but, she's still, effeminate on the inside and likes dudes. But she's given straight like, I'll take it any way I get it type shit on the
But
exterior.
is she
So
a
that's
good
a
friend? Like
hell yeah, that's my sister, bro. I have fucked people up over her. Like yeah,
exactly.
that's
She's
my
still a good friend.
absolutely that's my sister. But I'm saying I'm relating the swagger with that. She's like that. That's I'm like yo, you give a bro like you really you my sister, but you my nigga at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, all right, I get that. So, But me thinking like that, and coming at her like she's a bro, I be forgetting that she's a fucking female. So some of that shit be really. She might not show it, but some of the,
You
some of
probably might be getting to it like.
yeah, some of the risks be fucking with her. And she let me
Oh,
know about that, a couple of times, and I dialed it back and then try to be more mindful of it. But it's just like, all right, you
but
give it, bro. I'm gonna treat you
sometimes,
like bro.
but sometimes you have to give that tough love. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I
I've always
had to
been shaded
learn.
about my delivery. It's never
I
what I've
had
said.
to,
It's always how I said it.
yeah, and so have I. Like, and that's why I
Yeah.
said I had to learn how to dial it back and work on my deliverance because it can be so hardcore, rough. Again, being a tomboy, having majority male friends, I be forgetting females are dainty. So it does go back to your point. You gotta deliver to females a little differently. But that's what I said. I had to learn how to do that. Like I had to learn to make my deliverance a little softer and not be so hardcore and rough. Because for me, it's just like it is. Like, listen, I'm gonna give it to you like straight, raw,
But
and uncut.
after a while, some people you can't be soft with after a while. Like
And that's
you
what I'm
gotta
saying. That you have to.
straight lay the law
Sometimes you
down.
have to. Sometimes you have to be rough
Can I make
with
you a
them
sandwich?
and give them that tough love because it's just like, again, the stupidity is
You
just
about
like,
to? I see it.
all
You
right,
about to jump on mama?
now
Get
you
out of here.
being stupid. Like how long you gonna keep
Relax,
being
relax.
stupid? So, and if I keep giving it to you
No,
and delivering
I'm
it to you in a soft way, but yet you're still not getting it or understanding the message. Now I'm gonna have to hit you with this rough stuff. I'm gonna have to hit you real hard and
yeah,
cut you in your chest with it
yeah. I've
because
been
I'm
there
gonna need for you to
to
understand what I'm
understand.
saying. Yes, I'm gonna need for you to understand what I'm saying because clearly you're not understanding it when I'm being oh yes, you know how soft I could be
Yeah,
so
that ain't
I
soft
nobody
got
trying.
and I could be
I
like
got
this,
shit I need to
but
do.
now you're not getting it now, but you're not understanding it that way. So now I'm gonna have to like, hey yo, all right, now let me get real gutter with you real quick. Like you gon'
Yeah, because you're not understanding me being nice and soft with it. It's like
Yeah, fact up.
I might have to punch you in the face real quick and then you get it.
Yeah, yeah. Like bring you back to reality.
yo,
Because like, who do you think you're dealing with here? Like, this shit. Like, when have
but
I ever been
that's
like that? Like, it's. But maybe
exactly.
at the same time, they clean it up because it's like it's not like the girlfriends. Like, the girlfriend's gonna tell you what the fuck you want to hear, like type shit. Like the dude up to a certain point, which is not really far, is gonna be like, "Yo, lady, shut up." And and just with our male friends too, like it's not even it's half the seconds of what it would take for him to say something to a female. It's half of that. Are you bitching at me? Are you crying?
Yeah, we're
What's
not trying
wrong
to hear
with you?
that. Like
Yeah,
nigga,
get the
you
fuck out
crying, nigga?
that bitch
Like
ass
come on, man.
See, now hold on. And see, now with that being said, because now it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So last week it was a 2-to-1 ratio with bills with two females and a male. Now I'm
Oh,
the
it's different.
minority. Yeah, now I'm the minority, right?
They was ganging up
But
on you guys.
They
listen,
was trying, but
They
it don't
trying to
work.
jump you.
It don't work for me. I got a lot of women friends, so it ain't nothing. I know how
They
to
was trying
joke
to
and
grab the
make things.
homie. Nah, what you gonna do about this, Fluffy?
I already
nah,
got it. I handled
nah,
it well already. They could never crowd
nah.
me. I got it.
I'm about to say Bills can handle his own, but now what I want to address, which I both just said, y'all being two men, right? About the you crying, you don't want to hear that shit. It just reminded me of something we touched on for a little bit. Last week's episode was men in therapy. Well, black people in therapy, but it's just like with that statement, right? Of you bitching or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
and I know
they could take that to their therapist. Don't come to me with it.
I'm
Go to your therapist
screaming.
with that.
Yeah,
But my
I
thing
ain't
is
going.
why? But it don't. But
Yeah,
why it gotta be the
I'd rather
therapist?
pay you 30 than pay them 80. You hear me?
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
screaming
Now look,
911.
now if you
What?
can give me
What's
that, now if
going
you look,
on?
like I said, you gonna give me the 30, I'm here. I
All
will,
What?
right.
Wait. So what? Like, so are
Some of them
you
motherfuckers like
like, so
85,
you
and you know they don't give a fuck. You don't even know me. They like $85 an hour, and you was a
listen? But my
stranger.
thing
I'm
is
supposed to
though,
just come in and pour my heart out to
yeah,
you,
yeah,
and you just
and
nah,
like I and
fuck
I
all that.
and I said that it's a stranger. They taking notes on you, probably going back home to their family, eating
Exactly.
dinner. Talking about, oh, look at this sick ass person I gotta talk to all the time, talking crazy about you, but then come in
Listen,
your
if I
face
pay
like,
you $85 an hour, and I know I got confidentiality, I'm coming there and I'm just straight lying. I'm like, yo, I can't sleep at night. I got 17 bodies. I buried four of them, and then I cremated the other one. I
yeah.
threw two in the wood chipper. I cannot. I'm gonna make a show out of it, all right? Because I gotta get my goddamn money's worth. I know you don't give a fuck.
But you gotta get your money's worth. So yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna make a
yeah,
show
I
out
want
this
oh,
my
shit.
money's worth.
pause.
I'm going in there. I'm chilling.
Hold on, pause. Cause both of y'all was being rude, cause y'all ain't let me finish my goddamn sentence, and that's what we not gonna goddamn do.
All right, so
Okay,
I'm sorry.
go ahead,
okay,
No, no, I apologize.
all right.
get in your
I
bag,
did.
Fluffy. You feeling yourself? You got the new hair
Oh,
color and the
I did.
haircut. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
thank
She
you for
fe-
noticing the new hair color.
Look, she's feeling herself right now. Her
Yeah,
hairline is
all right,
sharper than
No,
both of ours right now. So she's feeling herself
first
Back
of
right now.
up.
all, no. But what y'all
I'm
not
woofing.
gonna do
I'm done
is
with the taper, so
no,
I gotta
no.
get my
What y'all
shit done.
not gonna do is y'all not gonna cut me off and not let me finish my goddamn sentence.
All
Okay.
right, go ahead with your
I
movie
I
forehead. Say something.
apologize.
Thank you. I accept your apology.
I
Now,
don't apologize. Hurry up and talk.
I
and
was just
fuck
about to say
you,
that was real
fuck you,
effeminate, cuz
fuck
you
you, fuck you. Okay, fuck
she creeping
you.
back to the
Anyway,
woman side. I accept your apology. Nigga be like, fuck
listen.
your fuck.
Fuck you. No, fuck bills.
Don't
Anyway.
care about
But
that.
no, but that's what I'm saying, and that's what's wrong with a lot of men, and why they feel like they can't open up and talk because of comments and statements like that. Even with the whole like, oh, I'm gonna make a whole joke out of therapy and stuff like that. But then people wonder why men walk around so angry, or because at the end of the day, men can be vulnerable too. And like, if y'all supposed to be bros
Man,
and
look, let me
friends,
say
Huh?
something, man. A lot of
nigga,
these
all
niggas
you
ain't
can
walk. A
hear.
lot of these niggas ain't walking around vulnerable. A lot of these niggas is mad because they
Yeah,
hungry. It's like,
because the
yo,
niggas
go
like,
get
yo,
some.
oh,
No,
you
they mad
bitchy,
because they
you
hungry.
crying. Oh,
Go
I
get
don't
some
want to
money.
hear
Look,
that
look,
shit. Like,
listen.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah,
mad as hell, sad as
I
hell,
don't.
ugly as hell.
Yeah, I don't want to hear. A lot of these niggas is hungry out here. Go get some money, nigga. Go get you an EBT card. Eat you a sandwich and toughen up, nigga. Go to sleep. Take a nap, reset, and come back.
All right? Then we can chill
You
and
know what I'm
kick it.
saying? A lot of these niggas need to take a nap and go eat. They just out here emotional. For what? No reason. And look, they playing victim to circumstances they created. And they want to come to me crying? I don't want to hear that, nigga.
But I'm not even talking about the ones that are playing victim. I'm talking about the ones that genuinely need to vent because they don't
Oh
have
no,
anybody to
I'm
go
gonna
to.
keep it. If they
Oh, you
genuinely
talking
need
about
to
the
vent,
person that really went out there and caught 17 bodies, put
Yes.
six of them in a wood chipper and all that. You talking about that nigga? Okay, yeah, they definitely do.
yeah, they need it then.
Yeah, they
I'll
need it.
listen.
I'm
They
not
fucked up.
talking about victim. I'm not talking about the victim people. I'm not talking about the people that play victim. I'm talking about your genuine friends that go through
Yeah.
real life shit that are having a real life problems and really need somebody to
Oh
talk
no, I'm
to.
gonna keep it on it. A real life. If it's a real life problem, I can open up and let you be. But if you just crying
For
for
how
no
long
reason,
though?
yeah, how long? Yeah,
That's the like
it is
how
a limit
long
though.
is we
How
doing
long though?
it?
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not talking about the over and over and over same person again. I'm talking about someone who genuinely needs it, someone who's on the verge, on the edge, that they feel
Yeah.
like they're gonna jump off the cliff and break, and then next thing you know, now they're no longer around. I'm talking about that person. I'm not talking about the crying all the time because they made their own circumstance and they want to cry about it and play victim and blame everybody else. I'm talking about the person that feels like they don't have nobody to turn to and they don't have somebody to really talk to and
Yeah.
they really need somebody to talk to.
Those people, I don't charge them. It's free of charge with them. You know, they really need. They're not crying all the time. They really need the help. So, you know what I'm saying, I could do
How
some
y'all
charity.
differentiate between the two though? How you
You
know?
could tell because you know somebody who plays victim. Because again, it goes back to what me and Bills was talking about earlier. Talking about hearing the same thing over and over and over. Like you're literally calling me about the same thing. It's a
But
different
maybe that's what's
situation.
fucking them up. Type shit.
No, but hold on. That's
Maybe
the
that's the real
definition of
problem. Is what the
insanity.
fuck they keep
Wait,
telling you about?
no, but that's the thing though. But what are you doing to change it? Again, the definition of insanity is doing the same shit expecting different results. If you're
That's
gonna keep
facts.
doing the same thing, you can't expect different results. You're gonna get the same outcome. How you get that outcome may look different, but it's gonna be the same outcome. But then you keep crying about it. Like you
Yeah,
keep crying about it, you keep complaining about it, but what are you doing differently? How are you taking accountability? Be like, dang, I messed up here, or I did this, or I shouldn't have did that. Let me do
That's
something
not the
different.
therapist's way of doing things.
Therapists make you take accountability. I wish a
right.
lot of people learn how
Are
to
you
take
crazy?
accountability.
They use a bag. They make you take accountability.
People
No,
need
they
to
gonna keep
learn
that
how to.
shit going. What are you talking
Right.
about? I'm gonna have you in there for 17 and a half sessions at $103 an hour, and we just gonna everything is okay. So where do you think that stems from? Oh, all right. Well, how did that make you feel to bring you to this? A word?
Be,
Okay, session's over, and then the next one, right? You come back in. Hey, how you doing? All right. So I just want to reiterate what we were talking about last week. You felt this way because of this, right? So where do you think that comes from? You
Hmm.
said that last week. That's not in my notes. All right, it's in my notes now. So, all right, moving on. What are you gonna do about
Just milking your money.
it? Yeah, they get you like that.
You
But
don't even feel no better.
nah,
well,
absolutely not.
I guess I'm blessed. I'm blessed with a good therapist because my therapist makes me take
You go to therapy?
accountability. Yeah, I'm a very firm believer in therapy and mental health because mental health ain't nothing to play with. If your mind not right, you not right, and if this ain't right, you can't show it for yourself. So I'm a strong advocate and firm believer in therapy because
Is
at
your
the end of
therapist
the
male or
day,
female?
she's a black female. I won't go to anybody. I won't go
Tell
outside.
you.
I need a black person,
Niggas ain't trying to hear
whether
that shit.
it's male or female. No, 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 no. I need a black therapist. I need someone that looks like
Niggas
me
not
that
trying
can
to hear that
relate.
shit, my
Listen,
nigga.
I need somebody that can relate to me and understand. You can't understand me if you don't look like me. And at
Oh,
the end of the
I didn't get in
day,
the race. I got an agenda.
listen, at the end of the day, you
We are
also have
different.
to be pillar. You still, at the end of the day, you still got to put in the work. If you go to therapy straight on the bullshit like you was talking about, like gonna go play, of course it's not gonna work. Of course, you're wasting your time because you're not willing to put in the work to get the work out of it.
I never said I was.
I ain't say you, I'm
Oh,
saying in
oh.
general. Like there's a lot of people that do go to therapy and just BS. Like they don't put in the work and then when it doesn't work and they still feel the same, it's like, well, you're not putting in the work. So what do
I
you
do that.
expect to happen?
Well, I just said I would do that. Like I said, if I'm paying somebody that type of money, whether it be insurance or whatever, I got a deductible.
Yeah, you gotta put in the work.
I'm going in there and I'm just saying because I don't know you to even be that open with you, bro. And I'm paying you on top of that. Absolutely not. We gonna come in here. We gonna have fun, bro. I know you got cognac in the back. I done watched all type of shows where they got alcohol. Break
So
out the
then what's
shots.
the
We gonna
point of
sit here
gonna
in
go
jail
spend
for
your
a
money?
couple, huh?
I said, but you, like you said, if you, like, if I'm paying you the money, whether through insurance out of pocket, but you're the one that signed up for it. It's not like therapists are coming and you asking you to sign up. Like, yeah,
All
they
right
have
then. So if I'm
advertised,
paying it,
but
I'm
my
I'm
thing,
not. I'm,
if you know you don't, if you're not going to take therapy, I'm not saying you, period. I'm talking about you in general. If you already know you're not going to take therapy seriously, then why
Hmm.
even waste the time? Like now, some people is court ordered, some is court
I, didn't-
ordered.
I,
Like you know what I'm saying? But for those that want to go through insurance or out of pocket, if you already know you paying for it, whether out of pocket or insurance, why like and you're not gonna put in the work and you're just gonna bullshit, then why
oh
even
yeah,
waste the
then
time?
you wasting your time and
That's
your
what I'm
money.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Why
See
waste the
me,
time and the money?
I'd rather just talk to God. That's just me.
And
Rather just
it
get my
ain't nothing and it
rather
ain't
just get
nothing
my
wrong
prayer
with that.
on
And
and
it
do it
ain't
like that.
like and it ain't nothing wrong with that or whatever, because some people don't believe in therapy, and that's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that, but me, I am a firm believer in therapy. I'm an advocate believer in therapy, and I'm always going to be pro therapy, because at the end of the day, I know it works for me, but I'm also willing to put in the work. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to put in the work because I know I have some issues, some deep rooted issues that I know I can't fix on my own because I've tried and it has gotten me nowhere.
Yeah.
But
So you
again,
need
that's
you.
also with taking accountability and being able to look in the mirror and take ownership.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You
And
know,
then you probably realize, if you don't love yourself, how you expect God to love you?
that's what I'm saying. Like, and God loves everyone. I,
I don't know.
I wait, hold
I
on,
don't know
wait. See,
about
I
that.
got hesitant. I got a little hesitant.
I
I,
don't know about
I,
that.
I had to think about that. Like, wait a minute. But
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I mean, that's another conversation. But back to the levels of friendship.
God don't love everybody.
God don't
You
like ugly. God don't like ugly. God no. God loves everyone, but God don't
nah,
like ugly. God don't like ugly. Like he's
nah.
disappointed. This
If he love everybody, he wanted to help create some ugly people. But hey, that's a whole nother story. I'm gonna leave that for another day.
yes, that's another conversation.
I'm gonna
That's
leave that for
definitely
another day.
that's a definitely another conversation. And FYI is water in this cup because we know I'm not drinking. 6 months
Nah,
sober
it's
living.
it's something else in that cup. That cup is very therapeutic.
Listen, first of all, it's water. And if it was something in this cup, I definitely would have been
She
slurring
don't
by
even know.
now.
Look, y'all. She didn't even know what I was about to say. I was about to say it's apple juice in that cup. Apple juice is very therapeutic.
I
Got
don't
him.
drink apple juice. I'm not
Got
eating.
him.
Listen, I don't drink apple
Got him.
juice. No, no, I
Got
don't
him.
drink apple. I don't drink apple juice.
What you drink? What juice you drink?
I barely do. If I do drink juice, it's like V8.
What flavor?
I'm doing the berry or the mango,
Okay. Okay. All
or
right.
I'm drinking ocean spray, like the cran mango or the white cran, like or the peach cran, the cran peach. So, like, but that's very
If you had
far.
to base levels of friendship on juice, what would be the elite level of friendship based by juice flavors?
Oh, the blue Hawaiian punch is top tier. Like,
Uh huh.
that's the top level of friendship. The blue Hawaiian punch is a top tier
Uh huh.
friendship, right? And then y'all come in for me and my preference. So the blue Hawaiian punch, then you got the V8, and then you got the ocean spray, and then you even got the mango Arizona. I love mango Arizona.
Now my favorite one. I like the half and half.
Oh, the Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, that's my favorite Arizona. But
Yeah,
I drink any Arizona. That's like a big drink in Yonkers. Like if you a Yonkers head, shout out to all my Yonkers head. You know we drink Arizonas like crazy.
yeah. And so, how would you base off the juices, the different brands of juice? How would you base your levels of friendships? Like, what's top tier for you?
Off the juice. All right. If you the Arizona Arnold Palmer, that's top tier for me because I drink that all the time. You know what I'm saying? After that, I gotta throw the red Hawaiian punch. Then after the red Hawaiian punch, apple juice. I'm saying those my top three tiers. So if you within the apple juice, Hawaiian punch, and the Arizona Arnold Palmer, you in good shape.
You top notch. You
Yeah,
up
you in
there.
good shape. But if you below those three, because I don't even know what I would put at 4 or 5 or 6. So if you not in that top three round, you somebody I don't really. I see you. I can say what up to you, have a conversation with you, but
Hmm.
I don't really see you as nothing. That's why I tell them, don't ask me what I think about you because I don't even think about you because you're not even in that top three range. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, so now, do you agree that time means absolutely nothing when it comes to friendships? It doesn't matter how long you've known the person, how long you've been friends with a person. Like, when it's
Me
time to
personally,
let
I
it
mean,
go, it's time to let it go.
to answer for me, it's from my life experiences, it's debatable because somebody that know you less could do more for somebody that you knew the longest, but they might have a hidden agenda with it because people are great actors.
People are great actors. I will definitely say that, but sometimes even people that you know for a
For a
minute
long,
can have a
great act-
hidden agenda. They can
that's
have a
why I
hidden
say
agenda too.
it's debatable, man. I just keep my eyes open and my head on the swivel because I don't put nothing past nobody.
Absolutely. And I also pay attention to actions, patterns, and nonverbal communication. Heavy on the nonverbal communication and heavy on the patterns. You got to look at people's patterns too. And a lot of people don't. People got patterns, and you got to see how they treat their other friends too and other people that they say they rock with. Like,
Make a
oh,
solid point.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's how you move. That's how you are. Especially especially those people that come to you and be like, oh, so and so said this about you. But then the follow up question is, granted, you may not get a truthful answer because, again, people don't like to be truthful or take accountability. But the follow up question should be, so what did you say? What did you say in my absence when they was talking about me?
By the way, if you hear music, that's my neighbors outside. They playing. I don't know if you hear that, but they playing music.
No, I was playing music this time around too because last week I ain't like how I was looking like I was having an auntie moment all stuck and quiet. So I was playing music in the background. I just turned it down. But yeah, nah, it's just like the follow up question when they say, oh, so and so is talking about you. Well, what did you say in my absence? But again, you may not get an honest answer to that question. So sometimes is it even worth asking that question, but it's something to make note of.
I mean, that's why I'm glad I know which realm of people is really my people because the ones that'll say something to somebody about me, I already know they got me, and they know I got them the same way. So those who know my character and I know their character, we we real tight there. Everybody else is kind of just shaky. I just know how to be cordial with a lot of people. I know most people that dap me up and say what up ain't really there for me. I just be cordial about it until you
Of
give me a reason.
course.
Until you give me a reason to really violate you. But other than that, I'm chilling.
I mean, now, would you say you have different categories? Like, do you categorize your friends?
Yeah, I categorize it a lot. I know I got my dudes that I could battle rap with, talk battle rap with. And they only for that.
Uh-huh.
Then I got my overall real dudes that's there for everything. And I'm there for them for everything.
The real raw nitty gritty stuff
Yeah.
down to the dirty, like, okay.
So I separate everybody. That's what
And
makes that's what makes my life peaceful because I know where everybody goes. Like a lot of people don't separate people. They think everybody gonna be the same, and that's why I said earlier. You think everybody the same and gonna move the same, and you only disappoint yourself.
that is absolutely true, and I agree with you 100%. And I had to learn how to do that. Like, that's what I was stating earlier. Like, I had to learn how to categorize my friends. Again, I used to feel some type of way when I wouldn't hear from people or like, oh, why you not calling me? But like I said earlier, life is not just happening to me. Life is happening to everyone. Like even your friends. And they're just trying to figure out, just like how you trying to figure out how to navigate life and maneuver through life. So as I've gotten older and started maturing and growing, I learned not to take it personally. You
Yeah.
know, I didn't take it personally. I didn't get mad at him like, oh, you fake, you phony. Because at the end of the day, it's just like we're grown. And also being in our 30s made me look at things differently because we are grown as people. We are adults. And after 30 is 40. So we can't be sitting around talking on the phone all the time. I'm like, because if you have that much time on your hands, then what are you doing to progress your life? Again, what are you doing to change your circumstances? Because if you have, like, if you can be on the phone all the time or you could be out drinking and party all the time, what are you doing to actually change that? And to me, you're doing nothing, and I don't want to be around people that's doing nothing. So I stopped taking it personally, and I just started looking at it as, you know what, they're not a bad friend. They're just a friend for turn up. If I want to turn up and have a good time, I'm going to turn up with them. I know who to call. If I need to vent and I really need to have a therapy session and someone that's not going to sugarcoat, I know who to call. Oh, I like someone to just like, and then you know who's gonna be there when it matters the most without you even having to say anything, you know. And like I said, I've there's people I've been friends with for shorter periods of time than those I've been friends with for 20 years, and they showed me a different type of friendship, right? And sometimes it got to the point where I had to step back and look at my friends and be like, are y'all really my friends? Like, because why is it this person that I've known less than you is like on this like this caliber of a friend is someone I've known for like 20 plus years or whatever. But then again, as you mature and grow, you just step back and realize, no, you're not a bad friend. It's just you're a friend for this. Like I could depend on you for this, but not X, Y, I, not this, not that. Like you know what I'm saying? And
Word.
also, it's just like some people don't know how to be a friend. Like, even regardless of the type of friend you are to them, some people don't know how to be a friend. Like, I know when I was younger, I didn't know how to be a friend. But who does? Who truly knows how to be a friend at 12 and 13? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's
I
like,
just think overall a lot of people expect too much from others. It's like, yo, you never know the battle the next person fighting. Maybe they're not holding nothing against
preach.
you. It's like
Yeah,
everybody need their space at times. And I feel like this: if we talking all the time and all that, bro, like what are you doing? Why you acting like this is high school where we talking every day?
that part. But like I said, that goes with maturity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause again, I that's something I had to learn as I've gotten older. Cause I used to like us, like I said, cause I could say it, I take ownership. I used to feel a type of way when I didn't hear from people, certain people, like, oh, you don't call me, you not answering. But like you said, and like I said earlier, life happens for everyone. Life is not just happening to me, just like life is not just happening to you, and life happens to everyone. So we're all just trying to figure out how to navigate life for us to fit us. How do we have to maneuver and change to make it work for me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so, again, it goes back to they're not a bad friend. It's just they're just trying to figure out life just like you trying to figure out life. So there's nothing to be upset about or to be mad about, because at the end of the day, the same way you going through life, they going through life. What matters is they showing up for you, right? Like they show up for you when you need it the most. They know that they could rely on you and you dependable regardless if it's not the same. And I also learned not even to take things the wrong way if like if they're not the same type of friend I am, because at the end of the day, some people don't know how to be a friend regardless. You know, some people are just in a victim mentality or they're very selfish and they don't know what a friend looks like, regardless of what you show them or how much of a friend you are to them. Some people genuinely just don't know how to be a friend.
Well, before I roll out of here, I'm gonna just end this with y'all need to stop expecting so much from people. Y'all
And
know what's
that's
going
it.
on. If you ain't hear from somebody in a while, phone works both ways, man. You can call and check in real quick. They ain't always got to be the ones to call you. Because people will say, yo, you crossed my mind. Meanwhile, they got your number. They won't hit you up. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
If somebody crossed my mind, I hit them up. Well, I don't care if the conversation is just 1 minute. Yo, I just called to see you still alive. You keeping it pushing. All right, holler at me when you can. I just wanted to check when you crossed the mind. Now, them people that say I crossed their mind and then they never ever call me or even send a text, I don't trust those people. But overall, stop expecting so much from people. That's why y'all be
Oh,
setting yourself up for disappointment. That do too
and
much.
now to piggyback off of that real quick, because I'm about to roll out too. It's more so to even bring it to a deeper level of stop expecting so much from people. Stop expecting you from others. Just
Yeah, that too.
because, just because you're a good person and you know how to be a friend, you can't expect others to be the same type of person you are. And once when you have that mindset and that registers in your mind, life will be so much easier because you won't get hurt, you won't be disappointed. Again, you just know how to maneuver and deal with people accordingly. You deal with
Exactly.
people accordingly, right? So when you again, but that also goes back to what I said last week. Stop having expectations. Expectations ruins the experience, right? So when you stop having expectations, when you stop expecting so much, and when you stop expecting you from others, life will be so much happier and be so much easier. And also, thing is, check on your strong friends, the ones that's always showing up, the ones that's always there. They need to be checked on too, because again, life is not just happening to you, life is happening to everyone. And your strong friends need to be checked on too. And like you said, and I agree, if you tell me you crossed your mind and I was gonna hit you up, but I didn't hear from you until I reached out to you, like, okay. Like, why you ain't just pick up the phone and say, hey? And I've done that to you. I'm just like, hey, Phil. And I'll even apologize. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because,
And you
and
already know me. I be telling you like what to apologize for. Like everybody got moves to me. Like I ain't respecting the response instantly all the time. Like you probably busy. Like I don't know what the hell you got going on. You might be out in the
yeah,
you might be in the middle of traffic doing cartwheels or something. I don't know what's going on.
that's crazy. That would be crazy. But it's
You know what
funny
I'm saying?
that you said that. That's funny that you said that because my homeboy literally just said that to me earlier this week. When I apologized to him for having a delayed response, he was like, I'm not expecting a response right away. Like, he's like, I don't expect immediate response from nobody, so it's no pressure. So it's crazy that you said the same thing, but also that also goes to speaks to you and his level of maturity and understanding that life is life and for everyone and not just me.
Now if you hit me up telling me it's an emergency and I'm calling you back to back and you ain't picking, I'm like, yo, what the fuck you telling me it's an emergency? I'm calling you, now you got me all concerned. You ain't picking the fucking phone up. So what the fuck you tell me it's an emergency then?
that part, that part. Like, wait, what? Now you got me worried. Like, do I need to call? Like, do I need to send somebody? Like, what? Like, what's happening here?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, don't tell me it's an emergency. Then I'm calling you. Then you don't answer. Then when I be like, yo, fuck it. Then whatever happens to you happen. Then you're like, oh, you mad at me? Nah, you told me it's an emergency. You ain't never pick up. So you know what I did? I put my phone on silent. Call me when you make it out.
Right, I put my phone on D&D. Like now, if it's that much of an emergency, you'll figure out a way to reach out to me.
Yeah,
But
find my email. Hit me on WhatsApp. Hit me
not
on
the
Telegram.
email. he threw it back. The
Man, hit me in
email.
the email or something. Leave a
Like
voicemail. If it's that
that
much of
part.
leave a voicemail.
That part. Like, overall, again, stop taking things personally because we're adults here. We all just trying to get to the next level. And like you said, stop expecting so much from others. And like I said, stop expecting you from others. Like, and regardless, don't let it dim you or hinder you from being a good friend just because you're not getting it back. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get your blessings. Your blessings going to come tenfold. Just keep being a genuine good person. And, like, real quick, I had seen this post and I reposted it on my story. It's like, I don't regret being a good person to anybody because at the end of the day, they're gonna wish they still had that. And you right, Nick. Don't keep score. Like, cause why am I keeping score? Oh, I did this for you. I did that. That don't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. I did it because I want to, not because I'm looking for something like in return. Some people are, and some people will keep score, and some people will get mad the one time you say no. It's like, what? Like, so just forget everything else that I did for you. But the one time I genuinely could not help you, it's a problem. All hell breaks loose. Like, what? Then you look at them differently. Then again, you make a mental note and you treat them accordingly. And that's how I started doing things. Because some things don't need your energy waste or time wasted on to even say anything because
Well,
we
they,
are older, we're grown. So
well,
I make
they'll
a
be all right
mental note.
if they keep in score. I'll just tell them to get it back in blood. As you can see, I'm still here, right? So
That's what I'm saying. When you
they
are
ain't
a
do that.
genuine person, when you are a genuine person and you have a genuine heart and you do not move with malice, it will come back to you. And that opens the door for genuine people to act, for you to attract genuine people and positive people and like minded people. And it's like the people that's not supposed to cross that finish line with you will start dropping off on their own. You ain't even got to do nothing. You ain't even got to say nothing. That's why I say at a certain point, I don't even say nothing. I just make mental notes and I move accordingly. And they just fall off by themselves.
Yep.
You ain't even got to do nothing.
And my closing
Because
point, and my closing point is, if you don't love yourself, how you expect God to love you? That's
that
all I'm gonna
part,
say.
like, and to piggyback, and we're going to end it on that note, stop pouring into others that do not pour into you. Stop emptying your cup for people that will never empty their cup for you. Because at the end of the day, if your cup is empty, how you gonna pour into yourself? And on that note, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap this episode up of Car Chronicles. As usual, thanks for
Yep.
pulling up. It was a good
Shout out to you,
conversation.
Jazz. Shout out to Ebony. She was in the comments for a little bit, but shout out to Ebony. Maybe
You
catch
know,
her on the next one.
and shout out to Chris for pulling up. You
Or
know,
shout out to Chris. We ain't
like
trying to hear like
y'all
we ain't trying
tag
to hear like
teaming me
crying shit.
tonight. Listen, y'all tag teaming me tonight, and for those who missed the beginning half of the show, of course you can find this on my page. And we're gonna pull up to next week's episode. Probably not next week, but the next episode is gonna be all girls topic on being a girl's girl. No boys allowed unless you watch it.
I
No
can't wait to
boys
sit back
allowed
and
unless you watch it, because y'all not about to tag team me again.
I can't wait to sit back and watch this. I
Listen,
don't be in
y'all
the
not
comments
about to
dying
tag
laughing.
team me. Listen, y'all not about to tag team me on my own shit again. But y'all see, and people wonder why I got tough skin, because y'all see what I deal with, right? Getting tag teamed by the homies, like whatever. But on that note, I appreciate you. I said you be blessed, stay great, be
Yeah.
easy,
Same to
and
you.
I said, and I'll talk to you later, my guy.
Holla at you. Keep that lineup sharp. That lineup on fire right now.
Shit.
Super sharp.
Gotta get fresh for clinicals Monday. Like, I feel like the first day of school.
Back at it, back in action. We got action.
It
Educational
only
version.
gets dirtier,
Only
right?
gets dirtier.
But all right, friend, you have a good
All right.
night.
Holla at you.
All right.
All right.